But first, Mrs. Farmer has to get our English muffins going because I'm starving. I'm starving this time. Are you starving?
I'm always starving.
Okay.
I'm beyond starving. And this is simple too. This is very little ingredients. Right, I have 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm gonna put a whole package of yeast in here, the quick rapid yeast. And we're gonna pour, I have my yeast, my sugar, and I've added about a cup of warm water. I'm just gonna stir this yeast up. We're gonna give it a few minutes. You can get up to about 5 minutes if you want, but we don't need that long. Just to let it kind of work its way in there. In this bowl, while I'm waiting, I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour and a teaspoon of salt. And that's it. All right, this has sat a few minutes.
All right.
We're gonna go ahead and just pour this in. And at first it's gonna be a little dry. I have a little bit more water here. Just gonna mix it up a little bit. See how this is still kind of dry, but I'm gonna mix it. I got another half cup of water here. Because we're gonna want this to actually get, let me give you that if you take it away, kind of gooey like that bread we made before. We want it gooey.
Gooey.
Yeah, we want it gooey. And I like this too because you don't do a whole lot with it. I don't have to get my hands in there. I don't have to get dirty.
I wonder if gooey's in the dictionary.
It's a name for me. I like gooey. Okay, see how that's kind of sticky?
I thought it was gooey.
Gooey, I'm sorry, gooey and sticky. That's what we want. I'm just gonna cover this.
So that's it. I mean, you don't have to, you're not working it that much.
Nope, we're gonna cover this and let it sit for an hour.
All right. So where are we at here?
So I have some dough that's already sat for a little over an hour.
Okay.
And this is what it does.
That's what it looks like.
I have covered it with a little piece of wrap here. You can throw that out. See how sticky it still is?
So it's kind of sticky.
Yeah, same like the bread we had done before, that's sticky.
Gotcha.
Got me some all-purpose flour here and some paper, and I'm just gonna let this come out of here. And I got my little fancy tool here. You can use a spatula if you wanted. I'm gonna kind of just move this around the flour a little bit. Now, see how it's kind of sticky? So it's not something, I'm just gonna roll it out with my hands here a little bit. And I'm just gonna cut, how many do you wanna make out of this?
And remember, thicker is better on this for what we're trying to do because we're gonna make a sandwich out of it. And what you don't use, you can freeze.
That's right. And that's cornmeal. You know how the English muffins have cornmeal?
Yep. So we've got our English muffins over there, rising nicely.
And did you see how nice they're shaped? Kelly did that.
Beautiful. Those are naturally hand-shaped.
Perfect.
A la Kelly.
And I'm gonna cover those while we sit and do everything else. They'll just sit here and get big.
All right.
Oh, look how they grew.
Oh, look at that. That's going to be the one right there.
You want that one?
But look at them. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And the English muffins, we're just kind of browning them, probably 3 or 4 minutes on each side, and then we're gonna throw them in the oven for a little bit while we're waiting.
Oh man. Now we made these extra big because we're working on a sandwich.
These are really big. So I'm gonna flip these a couple times.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
Those are unique English muffins.
Those are big English
That's right.
muffins. There's a
Right.
reason for that. Look at these huge English muffins.
Do a little flip here. Ooh, they're starting to get brown. That's what we want.
Ah,
Those are the world's
look at
biggest.
that. Look at that. World's largest English muffin.
That's right. And you can make them normal size, but we
You can. If you want to do like a breakfast bite, but this is our dinner, supper.
It's our
I guess you would
sandwich.
say.
And we're gonna let these go in the oven at 350 for about 20, 25 minutes.
All
Makes
right.
the inside will cook that way.
Our beautiful English muffin.
Don't you love that bread?